Today, I'm going to be telling you guys the best cross pass, or basically tier 5s for the military monkeys in BTD6. And if you did not see my other video on us going over the primary monkeys, I definitely recommend checking that out, because I give some seriously good tips. But we're going to focus on the military and what cross path really shine in playing BTD6. So let's start it off with the sniper. Now overall, every tier 5 and cross path for the sniper has their own buffs and somewhat of negatives. The cross path does insane damage to mobs in ceramics, however the attack speed is really low. The middle path goes for pretty decent attack speed, however the bullets can ricochet from balloon to balloon, causing massive damage, especially with the shrapnel shot, as well as making it a lot of money for you. And the bottom path does extremely high attack speed, with pretty decent damage when paired with the large caliber, or extremely high other damage when paired with the shrapnel shot. Now with all these having their own buffs and negatives, I'm probably going to have to say that the elite defender takes the cake for having extremely good attack speed and having really good cross pass that can make it so it does extreme damage. For example, the top path being able to tag really high, damage balloons, such as the boss event, or like any of the bosses of those sorts, and bads, or anything of those sorts, with the shrapnel shot being able to take care of rounds, such as like 63, if you have, the sniper in a good position. Next, we have the sub, and for this one, I'm probably gonna have to say either the bottom path or the middle path, but most likely the bottom path. Now, none of these guys really shine except for the top path. However, it only is really good for decamoing the balloons and giving your monkeys have less of a buff. Or not having less of a buff. It's actually making it so the cooldown is decreased. And the reason this guy's in the best cross path is because, that's really all it does. All it does is just lower the cooldowns and just, decamo camo balloons. That's really it. And the middle path, it does not have that high of attack speed. However, it's extremely strong with, the badge and ZOMGs and bosses. However, it's just that. It's not really good for anything else. Then you have the bottom path, which is extremely strong to almost every balloon in the game, and Moabs and BFBs and ZOMGs if you can get a few of them with an alchemist buff and a village, making it the best cross path for the, sub monkey. Next we have the boat, and for this cross path it's definitely going to be the top path destroyer, aircraft carrier / carrier flagship. Now the destroyer is one of the best tier 3s in the game when paired with hot shots. It can demolish Moabs, demolish even BFBs, demolish really high balloon rounds, making it an extremely good third tier. The aircraft carrier and the carrier flagship does insane damage to mobs, has infinite range, demolishes any types of balloons, and is extremely strong compared to monkey pirates, flavor trades, trade empire, or pirate lord. However, favorite trades is definitely a good one that you should probably go for whenever you're playing the boss event because it produces so much cash. And also, I hope you guys are having an extremely good day because I am, but unfortunately I'm recording this at like 7 in the morning and it's pretty cloudy outside, but I really hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are. But with the ace, I think we all know what tier it's gonna be. The bottom path, never miss targeting, spectre, and flying fortress. Now the never miss targeting with an alchemist buff and village can demolish from round 0 to probably round 55. It's extremely strong, high damage, really high pierce, and it's just good all around. And the Spectre and Flying Fortress, I don't even need to explain why these things are so good. Most definitely better in echelons than the top path and the middle path. Next, we have the heli pilot. And for choosing which one is the best, I say we completely get rid of the middle cross path because it's not really that good. It only really just buffs other monkeys. So now we have the Comanche Offense, Apache Dartship, Apache Prime, and Comanche Commander. And with no buffs or anything really, I'm probably gonna have to give it to the Apache Dartship and Apache Prime, even if the price is increased by, quite a bit. The damage is so much higher, the pierce is so much higher, and just all around it's extremely powerful against almost every round, even to round 100. While the Comanche Defense, on the other hand, is extremely cheap and extremely helpful with the early game somewhat, and the mid game. However, the Comanche Commander for the price is not worth it at all, and it will still fail you on rounds such as like 90 plus. So the Apache Prime is the better cross path. Next we have the Mortar Monkey, and for this one I'm probably gonna go by it quickly because no one really cares about this monkey because it's so bad. But if I had to say, I'd probably have to give it to the bottom path, surprisingly. This is because even though it buffs, you know, somewhat of other monkeys, it also decamos balloons, unfortifies mobs and BFBs, and also heats them up with just an insane amount of damage, which makes it the best cross path, the bottom path. And then lastly, a lot of people's favorite monkey for the military cross path, it's gonna have to be the Dartling Gunner. And for the best cross path, this one is definitely the most difficult because every single cross path here is extremely important with extremely high purpose. However, I'm probably gonna have to give it to the MAD and Hydra rocket pods. Now, people are probably wondering why I don't give it to the Ray of Doom. And this is because of its price range and how, you know, just not really important it is whenever you're playing like the boss event or anything of those sorts. Now, the balloon exclusion zone is super helpful, and this is one of my favorite like cross paths in the game. However, it's really not important when dealing with ZUMGs, badge, or boss events. However, the MAD is extremely good for any of those, which are a really big problem. The only thing it's not really good for is, you know, balloons, ceramics, or anything of those sorts because it really just has two big rockets that are really, like, seeking out to try to hit, you know, the Moabs and stuff. However, the MAD is going to be on top for, you know, the cross path with the Dartling Gunner. However, do not sleep on the other two cross paths because they're extremely, extremely good as well.